Hey everyone, in today's video, I'm going to share with you a powerful tool for intraday trading that could really improve your results. Make sure to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Let's dive right into it. Many of us are probably familiar with the MACD indicator. It's one of the oldest and most widely used indicators, especially among traders just starting out. But what if I told you there's actually a more recent version of this indicator that has been proven to be nearly 3 times more profitable? Stick around and I'll show you exactly what it is and how it can work for you. Let's start by revisiting the basics of the classic MACD. It's designed to help us identify trends by showing crossovers between two lines. When the blue line crosses above the orange line, it suggests the market could be moving upwards, presenting a potential buy signal. On the other hand, when the blue line dips below the orange line, it signals a potential downtrend, indicating a possible sell opportunity. This might seem like a simple and effective strategy. However, there's a problem with this approach. It works best in trending markets, but as we know, markets don't always trend. They can often move sideways or range, as we see here. In this case, the MACD signals an upward move, but since the market is in a sideways range, this results in a false signal and the market doesn't go up as expected. Over time, these false signals can add up, eroding your profits and even putting your account in the red. So, what if I told you that a newer version of the MACD could not only help identify trends, but also reduce the number of these false signals when the market is ranging, thereby protecting your capital? Let me introduce you to the Impulse MACD. The Impulse MACD is a momentum indicator, just like the regular MACD, but with a twist. The key difference is that when the market is ranging, the Impulse MACD filters out those false signals by flattening out, as you can see here. This means you're less likely to be misled by a market that's not moving in a clear direction, which can significantly reduce the risk of false signals. Let me now show you how to apply this indicator to your chart and use it effectively for your trades. Open your charting platform. I'm using tradingview.com. Once you're on the platform, head to the indicator section, type Impulse MACD and select the one by Lazy Bear. After applying it, let's simplify the display to make it easier to read. Go to the Settings tab, click on Style, and follow the preset I've created for a cleaner look. Now, the Impulse MACD will look much more organized and easier to analyze. Let's break down the components of this indicator. Like the traditional MACD, the Impulse MACD has 4 key components: the blue line, Impulse MACD line, the orange line, signal line, the histogram, and the middle line. So how do you use it? Just like the MACD, we can identify market trends by watching the crossovers between the Impulse MACD line and the signal line. When the blue line crosses above the orange line, it suggests upward momentum. If the blue line crosses below the orange line, it shows downward momentum. However, when the two lines flatten out, it signals a ranging market, and it's best to avoid taking any trades. Next, let's talk about the strategy you can use with this indicator. This strategy is a bit more advanced, but offers a higher win rate. It's called the Impulse MACD extension. Here's how to trade it. The first step is to manually add overbought and oversold levels on the indicator. To do this, drag your mouse above the middle line of the indicator and press Alt-H. You can also add horizontal lines manually. This creates your overbought line. Then do the same thing below the middle line to create the oversold line. Why do we do this? It's because we want to only take trades when the crossover happens outside of the overbought or oversold zones. This means that the price is overextended, and there's a higher chance it could make a significant move. Now, you might be wondering how to determine the exact placement of these lines. Here's how. First, zoom out and observe the crossovers. You'll notice 2 types: major crossovers, which happen further from the middle line, and minor crossovers, which occur closer to the middle line. We want to focus on the major crossovers, so draw a horizontal line to separate the two. The major crossovers should be above this line, and the minor ones should be below it. Well, this helps you filter out weaker signals and focus on the most significant ones. For the oversold line, place it at the negative value of your overbought line, directly opposite to it. Keep in mind that these values are not fixed. You may need to adjust them depending on the market conditions and the pair you're trading. Now that you've set up your indicator, here's how to trade it. For a buy signal, the Impulse MACD line needs to cross upward, but only if it happens below the oversold line. For a sell signal, the line should cross downward, but it needs to occur above the overbought line. We ignore crossovers that happen between the lines because we only want to take trades when the price is overextended. Let's look at a couple of examples. In this first setup, we notice an upward crossover on the MACD below the oversold line, suggesting upward momentum while the price is oversold. This is a valid buy signal. For risk management, you can set your stop loss below the nearest swing low and your profit target at 1.5 times your stop loss. Well, this trade worked out well and was profitable. In another example, we see a downward crossover. This time it happens above the overbought line, indicating downward momentum while the price is overbought. This is a valid sell signal. Set your stop loss at the nearest swing high and your profit target at 1.5 times your stop loss. This trade also ended up being profitable, and that's how you trade with the Impulse MACD indicator. If anything is unclear or you have questions, feel free to ask in the comments below, and I'll do my best to help you out. Come and join my free Telegram channel where I give out my private system developed with over 30 years of personal trading experience. The free link is in the description. Also, don't forget to support the channel by subscribing and giving the video a thumbs up and a like. Thanks for watching.